cut all the new broccoli out. So all the stalks of new broccoli can come out over there and over there. And then we have new broccoli over here. There's a couple over here as well. And then some here as well. Wait. Look at our, oh goodness. Sister, we'll need to cut some of this spinach out as well. Some of the spinach needs to be cut back. We can even cut some of this kale off. This kale can come off. There's a cabbage. Look it. Oh, goodness. Brenda Ann. Brenda. What are you doing? Brenda Ann. Exactly. What are you doing? Brenda. Brenda. Brenda Ann. Brenda Ann. Okay, we need to clean out this bed. Will all have to be cleaned out. Those are just weeds. The frost got to the cabbage, so we'll clean all of that out. Jackson, come over here and pick some kale. Okay, get what you can, sister. Look. Under here, we'll have to cut that little piece out, but Jackson, where's your scissors? That's fine too. That's fine too. Nope, it's fine. Go ahead and grab them out like that. Kind of strip that whole thing.
To take all of them off?
Huh?
Take all of them off?
Yeah, because it won't make a lot. Garlic's coming up, but I'm not sure if I need to cover them again. I don't know that we have much more cold weather coming. And somehow I can't figure out how we got spinach caught up in the garlic, but we did. Not sure how we did that, but guess what? We did it. It was us. Yeah, she might. Country people eat this stuff.
Who's country?
Me.
That's true.
Mind your business.
I am the business.
Right. Get all the ones laying down. All the green ones.
Wait, what are you
Right. Wait!
Oh.
Come on. Jackson, here's another one. This kale plant, there's a kale plant right there.
What in the world?
Quickly. Quick. Let's get the rest of this off. It won't make a lot, but it'll be enough to eat.
You want to keep this one?
Yeah, that's fine. Get this one, too. But you got, I told her she got to take a step. She got to move. She got to do something. Or else she just going to be sitting around here looking at us crazy.
Yeah, you got to take steps.
You got to take steps. Steps are necessary.
So I want you to look online today, right now, in the next hour, of who got acting classes, or theater club, BCC or CFCC. Which one? Because if one don't got a theater club, ain't no need to go there because ain't no theater club. You know what I'm saying?
Mm-hmm.
Do you know what I'm saying?
Mm-hmm.
You do?
Mm-hmm.
You just don't like our answer.
She don't want the answer. She want to be a famous tomorrow.
Is
She don't understand.
What?
Jackson, come help me get these greens together. All your homework is done?
Yeah.
Okay. Shamika,
Yes.
at some point later, I need you to call your brother and tell him that I don't brook no foolishness where schoolwork is concerned.
Now you.
Ouch.
That one is crazy.
Okay.
That one's crazy. Oh, which one?
Jackson ball again?
Jackson? Oh, what you doing? Mess it up. What happened? Come tell me. What happened?
Does it matter all that much?
Wait. What happened? Say it again.
Does it matter all that much?
What happened to you?
I missed the due date on an assignment.
Oh, yeah, that's never gonna fly. Why you do this on assignment?
Well, I didn't finish it on that day. I finished it the next day.
But I ask every day when you come home, what homework do you have? What homework do you have? No, we are too busy cell phoning. But guess what? Guess what? Cell phone, I will cell phone. I have a cell phone.
And then she ain't gonna need you to have one, because you just call up to the schoolhouse and see if you want to see us.
I told him, ask Trandon. Trandon lost that phone at 16. He didn't get another one until he turned 18. And paid for it himself out of his own Chick-fil-A money. You think I'm about to pay a bill? And you don't? Oh, no, player. You got me confused.
Yeah, you only got one job. Go to school.
That's it. That is the only job you have.
Do what you want. You know, that's it.
Look,
You want her to yell and scream or no? You're gonna yell and scream by default. So it might just be better for you not to make her yell and scream. You know what I'm saying?
Shamika, you ever see Why Did We Get Married? Why Did I Get Married? That Tyler Perry movie.
Yeah.
Every time somebody say that, they make me think of that man, Marcus. He lying to me. You know what I'm saying? You know he lying when he say, you know what I'm saying?
Yeah. So what assignment did you miss, Jackson?
It was a brain dump for an essay.
Something that shouldn't have been missed.
Yeah, don't do that.
It was on
Your
that.
mama not screwed too tight upstairs, okay?
Shamika, shut up. Shut up.
I'm just saying.
Where it comes to schoolwork, I'm not finna play with you. Your one job is school. My job is to go out here and make the money. So you can have one job, which is school. Now, if you want to pay bills, let me know. Let me know. Because then we can go get a job. I'm here for it.
Yeah, Jackson, you're supposed to get a full scholarship to a school. You're not supposed to pay for school. What's wrong with you?
He thinks that his mother gonna do it, but I am sadly mistaken for you. I will not.
Schools are getting...
Those things over here.
And that's what she's waiting on.
Yeah. So instead of her being paid to be in the show, she's now promoting her product in front of all the millions of people that's watching. And hoping she makes some money there. That type of way.
Also, Mom, what I don't understand is when people have so much money, why do they spend so much?
Because you gotta spend what you have.
But why don't they save it?
Because they don't want to save it. They think it's gonna be more out there tomorrow.
Because then they put their babies in designer outfits. And I'm like, why would you do that? The baby's not gonna remember for one.
Jackson, give me a I need a big
You're not gonna put your baby
pan
in
or
designer
bowl or
outfits, are you?
something to
Which one you talk to? I probably ain't gonna have my child in clothes for like a first
Shamika.
Mom already has some worries about that. We were watching the show and the baby didn't have no clothes. Oh, that was a House on the Prairie. The baby didn't have no clothes on. But this, then again, this was like late 1800s.
I need a big stick it in a big pan or bowl or something.
Where are you going anyways? Yeah.
I gotta get my car serviced.
Oh, Ma, this is my W.
That's your W-2.
W2.
Yeah,
So all my stuff is here?
should be now.
Okay.
I just need to contact
Let's about
Kathy.
to use taxes. You better get you on your taxes.
I'm gonna use, let me see, over there. Jackson, go over there.
Hey y'all, I just want to share with you this Wodillo pots and pans set. It's non-stick. It has 9 pieces. It is one of the induction cooking sets, you know, the ones that I love so much that when you set it on the burner, it heats up really quickly. This is 9 pieces and it comes with a Dutch oven. It comes with a grill pan. It comes with like a wok fry pan, so I'm calling a frock. A wok fry pan. It also comes with a small frying pan and a saucepan. So the 9 pieces, you have a 5.7 quart casserole that has a lid on it. You have a 8-inch frying pan with a lid. You have an 11-inch saute pan with a lid. You have a 1.8 quart saucepan with a lid. And then you also have an 11-inch square grill pan. So those are a couple of the pieces that do come with this particular set. Now, you know my cook in the house is mainly Jackson. And so what we have is he's going to be using these pots for all types of cooking. So it has an induction base, which again, I prefer those types of cookware because you can put things on the burner and they heat up so very quickly. But it also has the silicone touch feel handle that stays cool. It's anti-slip and that's also easy to clean. And these pots are durable and not easily deformed.
Jackson, let me see how big that one pot is. There's a girl on TikTok. Her name is Bull Mama or something like that. And all she does is show her dog. She got one dog named Philip Cartel.
What a name.
So here we are now. We're getting ready to make a chicken pot pie. I noticed we had lots of chicken meat in the freezer and I wanted to use that up. And so here I am using our new pots and pans because see, when it has that induction bottom, it just gets warm so quickly. And so Jackson is actually making the filling for the chicken pot pie, and we use from our pantry. We're going to be sauteing up an onion. Well, Jackson's going to be sauteing up an onion, and we tried to use as many things as we could. We realized we were kind of doing the pantry challenge a little bit, I don't want to say wrong, but my children are not famous for liking leftovers. Jackson, he's putting a little bit of potato in there. We had a little bit of potato we wanted to use up because, of course, we're making chicken pot pie. But Jackson does not like leftovers. And so sometimes we have a lot of leftovers and not enough food being eaten. And then I go to the grocery store, and then we have still the same amount of food, plus I bought extras or I bought some other stuff. And we just needed to make sure that we were using up things. So I went into the kitchen this week and took control. Even though he's doing the cooking, I'm still in control. And I said, okay, we're going to cook a chicken pot pie. And of course, we're using our new kitchen pots and pans to do so. This was a purchase during this past grocery haul, which was mixed vegetables. I think it was in the one before now. So some mixed vegetables just so that we can have that into the chicken pot pie. And then Jackson's going to be putting in different things. Oh, there's some butter. Gotta have a little butter. He'll add in a little cream, a little milk. He did forget to add in his chicken stock, beef stock, whatever we use. I think we have beef broth. Now, do take notice of capacity. Jackson's just seasoning. But we have a full onion, which were pretty large, a potato. I think he might have done one or two, I can't remember. And then a big bag of mixed vegetables. And we're still able to get everything into this pan. I'm calling it a frock. And so it all works out just well. Okay, this is where we really get smart. This is where I'm taking out chicken pieces from the freezer, right? And we're just using these. And they might have been wings, legs. They could have been thighs. And we just pull the meat off the bone and throw it in a bag so we don't, lose the meat. Now, I will say this. Jackson used quite a bit of meat. And I would not have used so much. I was doing a live video at the time, so I was not in there to supervise. There was way too much chicken, and I would have cut it up just a little bit smaller, but that's just mom, right? So he is going to have to learn portions, and then, but still, if you look at the capacity here, right? That's what we're trying to look at, is that capacity. And that is an 11-inch saute pan. It does have a lid. He's adding in some cream of, I think I got cream of celery soup because I didn't have celery. Jackson is also going to add in some cream here. But remember, I said he forgot to add in his broth. So this was very thick. It wasn't as liquidy as I would have liked it for it to cook through. So you're going to see me make an adjustment to this, but it's going to be after I get it into the pie crust. Now, I did buy pie crust this week only because we didn't have time to make it. The original plan was for Jackson to make pie crust, but sometimes my kids forget that on certain nights of the week we have other things that we have to be at, and they don't like to start cooking till 8 o'clock at night. I'd like to be kitchen cleaned at 8 o'clock at night. So here I am going to take absolutely way too much chicken. We ended up making one in the crust and one crustless. I don't think I show you that one, but I wanted to make sure that I got this one in the crust. Normally, like I said, Jackson would make this, but we did not have the time nor to let it rise and rest and all the things that he needed to do. And it was a little bit thick. So I'm adding in a little bit of beef broth. Is what we had in the house. I didn't have any chicken stock. And this is the bottom. We did 2 pie crusts. There's one at the bottom here. And I'm just smoothing it out. Again, I would not have used as much chicken as he did. But of course, I was doing something else. And I was not there to admonish him. And then here's the second pie crust that is going to go on top. Jackson has no concept of we're filming, so I do apologize. I'm also not the best at floofing the edges of the pie. We don't typically make pie, so I'm learning. And I thought it turned out pretty good for the first time. We did actually add on an egg wash, and this pie turned out absolutely fantastic. I'm getting smarter and smarter as this challenge goes along. We had a ton of oats in our pantry, And so I told Jackson, let's go ahead and make some oatmeal raisin cookies. But we didn't have raisins. So instead of buying raisins, we went out and we checked the cabinet. Sorry, we did not go out. We checked the cabinet. We had some chocolate chips. So he made oatmeal chocolate chip cookies. We did not use these or bake them, but we did make them into balls, and we put them in the freezer. We flash froze them, and then we now we have cookie dough balls that are available whenever we need a really good sweet treat. And so there those are. So this is the next day or a day or so later. And what I'm doing now is, because I made those pot of greens, I'm going to add in some potatoes. I didn't have any smoked meat to use, but I will show you what I did. But I'm just adding in potatoes that we had purchased from, I think it was, I don't know whether it was Food Line or Aldi, but I needed to use up those potatoes. And so my grandma always put potatoes in her greens. And I was thinking, okay, let me roll up in this kitchen. So again, Jackson did some of the cooking this week. Mom did some of the cooking this week. And here are our greens. Now, I have to say this about this pan. This is a 5.8 quart pan. And I had a whole mess of greens from the garden that I needed to cook. And so what I did was I just put them in little by little and let them cook down. And I was able to get all those greens in that one pot. I also had 2 pigtails in the freezer. And so I pulled those out, threw them right into that pot. All right, you guys, so I had to stop and pick up a quick little groceries. This I used my $50 stock up groceries money to buy. So I picked up some raisins. We're making granola and we're making oatmeal raisin cookies because we have a lot of oatmeal. Pudding, this is for Jackson. I have no idea what this is for. We're doing a pineapple fried rice. I needed this. Yum Yum sauce for the pineapple fried rice. Jackson picked up these little mini Oreos. He also picked up some milk. And then this puff pastry sheets. He said he would make something for Alana. He can make this, but time is not on our side. We needed some butter for the cookies. I thought I would give this pistachio latte coffee creamer a try. We picked up a few cherries, a little bit of cilantro for the pineapple fried rice, and some limes. So that was $39.42. My stock up money is $50, and so I have $10 left in my $10.58 in my pocket. Probably out of all the recipes that I cooked this week, this had to be one of our favorites. I'm making a pineapple fried rice. Again, I had lots of chicken in our freezer. Every week for Saturday suppers, our friend brings 2 rotisserie chickens. We use parts of it, and then we have the wings and the legs and the thighs left. We put that in the Instant Pot. We got all that meat off, and I had some white rice in the pantry that I needed to use, and we had purchased a pineapple this past week, well, the week before, from Aldi. And so we got everything all cooked up, and I cooked the rice right there in that pan, and I cored the pineapple, and there was a little bit of juice in the bottom of there, and I just wanted to use that up. So I put the rice inside of that, and you're going to see me throw this in the oven for just a few minutes. Jackson's puff pastry is in there. We figured out he didn't need puff pastry. He needed phyllo dough for his recipe, but of course we have not been back to the grocery store, so we are not going to, we'll just put it off for another time. So this is what this pineapple fried rice ended up being, and I had Jackson give it a taste test. He said it was very good, and I will say that my kids ate the majority of this, and I did not have much. So there it is, you guys. We do want to thank you so much for stopping by. Like the channel, subscribe if you haven't, and see you next time.